Yeah, my name's Lloyd Ryan, and I used to be the manager of Kendo Nagasaki, who's now retired, of course. And today, at the reunion, I played the drums, which is what I've been doing for the last 50 years with the band. So, wearing a different hat today, I think, really, I would say.
Is it, even though you've done the music stuff, has wrestling always still been a passion of yours?
Yeah, it's a hobby. I would say a hobby more than anything else. It's not a passion. I don't know. Maybe when the first time I ever went wrestling, I thought, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I was never athletic enough. No. My son does wrestling. He's quite a natural for it. He can take good bumps and roll about all over the place, but I could never do it. I was never athletic enough to do that, so I stuck to drumming. And of course, how I came in the wrestling business was to do with Kendo's theme, which I was the first person actually to dedicate a piece of music to a wrestler. No one had ever done it in this country before, never. And that's how it came about, really. Is
that how you got into being his manager then, through the music side?
Yeah, it was. It became, when George retired, he asked me. He rang me up and said, you know, would you fancy doing the management? And I said, well, why not, you know, okay. But I could only do certain shows. I only did like Fairfield Hall, Bristol, and the other one, the Albert Hall and place. I only did special shows. I didn't have the time to do it all the time because they were night times. Yeah. Because I was obviously playing, you know, quite a bit.
So there was a lot of interest back then as well.
Well, the bigger audiences, of course. Yeah, the audiences were massive in those days. Not so much now, you know. But I'm sort of reliving it a little bit now with my son because he's back trying to do a little bit. I'm sort of reliving that. Right. If you take my point.
Is he a pro wrestler? Is he?
Well, he's got to be. Yeah, he was. He did the holiday camps and all that years ago, Damien, and then he gave up, and now he's come back again. So I'm sort of living the little dream with him, if you see what I mean. You go along watching him doing it all wrong sometimes, but I'm still go there and watch it.
So you're regular at these reunions?
I've been to the reunions about 4 or 5 times now. Yeah. I mean, it's the 21st anniversary, this one, but I've been about 6 of them, I suppose. This is obviously the first time I've played one.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
It gave the people a chance to see a different side of what I do with these people, you know.
So you work with some famous musicians as well, is that?
Yeah, I've taught a lot of very well-known drummers, Phil Collins, Derek McKenzie, Jamiroquai, drumming with Status Quo, John Coughlin, Corner Shop, you know, you remember the band Corner Shop?
Yeah, Brimful of Asher.
Brimful of Asher, yeah, he was a pupil of mine. Nick Sims, I've had loads of them. Graham Broad, who's now working with Roger Waters, who's on tour at the moment, so...
You're still doing it now? You still teach people?
Yeah, I'm still teaching and still playing when I get the opportunity, you know.
It's quite a, what would you call it?
A varied career, I would say.
Yeah, and
unusual, varied career.
A very high spec names you got in there on your list.
Yeah,
you know? It's really high spec.
But a good life. When I die, I can say, well, I've done it all. I can't stay too long, guys. Because he's packing up with you. I can't do it on his own, you know what I mean?
There's one more question, and that's it. So you got into wrestling through, was you a fan of wrestling before you managed?
Yeah, I knew a guy called Clive Myers, and Clive took some photographs of me when I was drumming, and I got friendly with Clive, and I used to go to shows with Clive and bits and pieces and that, you know, and that's how I really got into it. So I got to know Nagasaki before I did the Kendo's thing. I mean, I wouldn't have done Kendo's thing without knowing Nagasaki, otherwise it would have been, you know, he may not have approved. Yeah. So if he hadn't have approved, I'd have been up the gum tree, as I say, you know. Yeah.
So it's great we can, this still happens because everyone still gets together, and obviously a lot of people have passed away over the years. All right then. Busy man. Thank you.
Take care, matey. Thank you very much.